I will not answer that. Some people that love capping pig. Some people, they are mad if they behold a cat. And others, when the magpie sings, I do know. For affection, a mistress of patience faces to the mode of what his daughter likes. And for your answer, as there is no firm reason to be rendered, why he cannot abide a capping pig? Why he a necessary harmless cat, a woolen magpie, to be forced, as to be offended, himself be offended, can I give no reason now, go much of that. More than loathing hates and roars, I bear Antonio, does that I follow? Are you answered?
No answer, thou unfeeling man. To excuse the current of thy cruelty.
I'm not bound those to be quickly with my answer.
Do a man kill things that do not love?
No man hates the things he would not kill.
So offense is not hated first.
What was have the serpent DC twice?
I tell you, think you question with you. You may as well go stand up on the beach and beat the main flatbed fish you do a fight. You may as well use question with the wolf why he had made the use for the lad. You may as well forbid the mountain pines to wake their heart up and to make no noise when they are filled with the gust of heaven. You may as well do anything most harder as seek to summon that which was harder. Therefore, I beseech you, make no more offer, no further means, but with all grief and pain convenience, let me have judgment and the due issue.
Of thy 3,000 ducats, here is 6.
If every ducat in 6,000 ducats were in 6 parts, and every part a ducat, I would not have drawn them. I need my pardon.
How shall thou hope for mercy rendering none?
What judgment shall I treat for you wrong? You have a money to purchase slaves. Use them as an object and in slavish parts, because you bought them. Shall I answer you? Let them be free and free to their bears. And you will answer, the sleepless hour. So do I answer you, the weight of flesh which I demand of you is still bought to me, which is mine and I'll have it. Shall I have it?
Upon my power I may dismiss this court, unless Bellario, a learned doctor whom I have sent for to determine this, come here today.
My lord, here stays without a messenger with a letter from the doctor. You come from Padua.
Bring us the letter. Call the messenger. Good cheer, Antonio. What man courage here? That you shall have my flesh, blood, bones, and all your thou shalt lose for me. One drop of blood.
I intended wither of a flow, wicked for them. The weakest kind of fruit drops are left to the ground. So that you cannot better be employed, Bassanio, than to live still and right minded to it.
Came you from Padua? From Bellario?
From both, my lord. Never you please.
Why dost thou wear thy knives to honest?
Cut the forfeiture from the backdrop there.
Not on thy sword, but on thy soul, harsh you. Thou makest thy napkin, no other can know. Not the hangman expiate half of the keenness of thy sharp envy. Can no fear spare thee?
No longer must have enough to me.
Oh, be thou damned, miserable dog. Just for thy life let justice be accused. Thou makest me waver in my faith to hold an opinion with Pythagoras, that souls of animals infuse themselves into trunks of men. For thy courage spirit governed a oak who hang by human slaughter. For thy desires are bloody always starved and ravenous.
Till though the reverence to seal of my bond, my love speaks so loud. Good will of it, it will fall, and I stand here for my law.
This letter here doth commend the young and learned doctor to this court. Where is he?
He attended here hard, but to know he wants to deliver to that meeting.
With all my heart, some 3 or 4 of you go give him courteous conduct to this place. Meantime, the court shall hear Bellario's letter. Your grace shall understand that at the receipt of your letter I am very sick. But in the instant that your messenger came, in the loving visitation was with me a young doctor of Rome. His name is Balthazar. I acquainted him with the cause in controversy between the Jew and Antonio the merchant. We turned over many books together. He is furnished with my opinion, which bettered with his own learning. The greatness whereof I cannot enough commend comes with him. At my importunity to fill up your grace's request in my state, I beseech you, let his lack of years be no impediment to let him lack a reverent estimation. For I never knew so young a body with so old a head. I leave him to your gracious acceptance, whose trial shall better accomplish his commendation. You hear the learned Bellario, what he writes? And here I take it is the doctor. Give me your hand. Come here from old Bellario?
I did, madam.
You're welcome. Take your place. Are you acquainted with the difference that holds this present question in the court?
I'm thoroughly informed of the folks, which the merchant here and which the Jew.
Antonio and the old Shylock both stand for.
Is your name Shylock?
Yeah, my name is Shylock.
A strange nature is the suit you follow, yet in such law that the Venetian law cannot impugn you as you do proceed. You stand within his danger, do you not?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
You confess the fault?
I do.
Then must the Jew be merciful?
On what compulsion must I tell me that?
The quality of mercy is not straight. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. It's mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes a throne monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power. The attribute to awe and majesty when doth sit in the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above the scepter's sway. It is enthroned in the heart of the kings. It is an attribute to God himself. An earthly power doth show like God's when mercy sees injustice. Therefore you, though justice be rightly considered is, in the course of justice none of us should see salvation. We do pray for mercy, and the same prayer doth teaches us all to render the deeds of mercy. I have spoke thus much to mitigate the justice, which if thou follow, the strict court of Venice must give sentence against the merchant there.
My deeds upon my head. I crave the law, the penalty, and the forfeit of my bond.
Is he not able to discharge the money?
Yes. Here I tendered for him in the court. Yet was the sum. If that will not suffice, I'll be bound to pay 10 times over. And for fate of my hands, my head, my heart, if this will not suffice, it must appear that Venice burns down to. And I beseech you, rest on the Lord's authority to do a great right to a little wrong, and carve this cruel devil of his will.
It must not be. No power in Venice can alter a decree that is established. It will be recorded for a precedent, and many an error by the same example will rush into the state. It cannot be.
Daniel! Oh, young day, come to judgment. Oh, young judge, how do I honor thee?
I pray you, let me look upon the bond.
Here it is, most reverend doctor. Here it is.
Shiloh, there's thrice I offered thee.
An oath, an oath. I have an oath in heaven. Shall I perch you upon my soul? No, not for Venice.
Why? This bond is a forfeit. And lawfully the Jew may claim 1 pound of flesh to be by him cut off near the merchant's heart. Be merciful, take thrice thy money, and bid between the bond.
When it is paid according to the tenor, I see you as a worthy judge. You know the law. Your exposition sounds so loud. I swear upon my soul, there's no tongue who can render me. Therefore I stand here for my bond.
Most heartily, I do beseech the court to give me the judgment.
Then thus it is. You must prepare your bosom for this night.
Hey. Oh, noble judge. Oh, excellent young man.
For the intent and purpose of the law hath full relation to the penalty which appeareth due upon the bond.
It is very true, noble judge. Don't to the judgment, or what do it have like this?
Therefore, lay bare your bosom.
Hey, his breast. Look to the judge. These are the very words nearest to his heart.
It is so. Art there balanced by the flesh?
I have them ready.
And by some surgeon, Shylock, on your charge, to stop his wounds lest he do bleed to death.
Is it so nominated in the bond?
It is not expressed, but what of that?
I cannot find it. It is not in the bond.
You merchant, have you anything to say?
But little. I am armed and well prepared. Give me your hand, Pasani. Fare you well. If not that I fall into this volume. For hearing fortune that shows herself more kind than in her custom. It is still her use to let the wretched man outlive his wealth. To view with hollow eye and wrinkled brow. An age of poverty from her and lingering penance. Of such misery though she cuts me off. Commend me to your honorable wife. Tell her the causes of Antonio's hand. Say her how I love you. Speak me fair angel. And when the tale is told, beat her with her, whether Basanya had not once a love. Repent you, but that you shall lose a friend. But he repents, not that to pay your debt. If the Jew you can't purchase enough, I will pay it with all my heart.
Antonio, I'm married to a wife which is as dear to me as life itself. But life itself, my wife, and all the world are not with mystery of thy life. I lose the lace, sacrifice them all. Here to this devil to deliver you.
Your wife would give you a little thanks for that. If she were by here, you make the offer.
I have a wife. Oh, I protest, I love. I would she were in heaven, so she could entreat some power to change this very Jew.
Miss Will, you offer it behind her back. The wish should be innocent unto our house.
Tis be the Christian husband.
And you must cut off the flesh from off his breast. The law allows it and the court awards it.
Most non judge. Sentence.
Here give thee no jot of blood. The words are expressed in just a pound of flesh. If then thy bond, then thy a pound of flesh. And in the cutting it, if thou dost shed one drop of Christian blood, the lands and goods are by the laws of Venice confiscated unto the state of Venice.
Oh, upright judge, mark you, a learned judge.
Thyself shall see that. For as thou urgest justice, be assured thou shalt get all the justice more than thou desirest.
Oh, learned judge, mark you, a learned judge.
I take this offer then. Pay the one choice and where the Christian go?
Here is the money.
Soft. The Jew shall have all the justice. Soft, no haste. He shall have nothing but the penalty.
Oh, Jew, an upright judge, a learned judge.
Therefore, prepare thee to cut off the flesh. Shed thou no blood, nor take more nor less, but just a pound of flesh. If thou takest more or less, if the scandal tar, thou diest, and all thy lands are confiscated.
Big that thou must have lived to hang thyself, but yet thy well-being forfeit to the state. Thou hast not left the value of the court. Therefore, thy must be hanged to the state charge.
That thou shalt see the difference of her spirit. I pardon thee thy life before thou ask it. For half thy wealth, it is Antonio's. The other half comes to the general stake.
Why doth the Jew pause? Take thy forfeiture.
Give me my principal and let me go.
I have this. It's ready for thee. Here it is.
He hath refused it in the open court.
Oh, a Daniel, a second Daniel. Jew, now infidel I have you on the hip.
Tarry you, the law yet hath another hold on you. It is enacted in the laws of Venice, if it be proved against an alien, that by direct or indirect attack he seek the life of any citizen, the party against the which he doth contrive shall seize one half his goods, and the other half comes to the privy cover of the state, and the offender's life lies in the mercy of the due only against all other boys.
Daniel, still say I, a Daniel. I thank thee, Jew, for teaching me that word.
Do you have anything to say?
May I take my life and all? Take my home and the crops, where do I live? You know where do I live? Take the all besides in the books. Take me where I live.
What mercy can you render him, Antonio?
A halter gratis, nothing else for God's sake.
So since my lord the Duke and all the court, to put half of his good I contain, so he will let me have the other half in you to render it upon his death unto the gentleman that lately stole his daughter. Two things provided more, that for this favor he presently become a Christian, the other he to record a gift here in the court, all of the died process, unto his son Lorenzo and his daughter.
Art thou contented, Jew? What dost thou say?
I am content.
Clerk, draw a deed of it.
Give me peace. I pray you. Our own hands are not well. Give me the treat after me and I will sign it.
Get thee gone, but do it. Sir, please you want to take to dinner.
I humbly do desire a grace of pardon. I must away this night for Padua, and it is meet I presently sent for.
I'm sorry that you left us so soon. Antonio, ratify this gentleman, for in my mind you are much bound to him.